Hey everyone, in this video we are going to talk about a self join. Basically we will talk about what is self join and when can we use a self join, right? And using that we are going to solve one of the very famous frequently asked interview question. And basically that question is nothing but employee earning more than their managers. Okay, so basically we have to find out all the employee which have a more salary than their manager. Okay, so before jumping onto the question, first let's understand why we need a self join. Okay, then we'll see the question. So basically, here we have a given one employee table, okay, and in this table we have a employee ID, employee name, salary, and their manager ID, okay, under which manager that particular employee is tagged. So here we can see employee Avinav is tagged under manager ID 103, correct? And this manager ID is basically referencing to the employee ID in the same table. Okay, so for this one, for Avinav, the manager ID is 103. So if we will see for the 103 as a employee ID here, so basically Jayant is the manager for Avinav. Same for Abhishek. For Abhishek as well, 103 is the manager ID. So basically for Avinav and Abhishek, Jayant is the manager ID. So for Alex, we can see here the manager ID is 107, right? So 107 is nothing but Jack, right? So the Jack is the manager for Alex. Okay. So whenever we will see this kind of a situation, like one column is referencing to the other column in the same table, so that is called as a self join. So I hope self join is now clear to you guys, right? So let's see the example like how self join works actually. So I'm just creating a reference of the same table here. Okay. So in this case, like what we are going to do, like basically we are going to join manager ID and the employee ID, right, with the same table reference. Okay. So how it will join? So here you can see like we have a manager ID is 103, right? So let's consider this is the our manager table. Okay. So this one is the employee and this one is the manager. So what we will do? We will join this at this column, this manager ID column from the employee table and the employee ID column from the manager table. So when these two table will join, okay, on the basis of manager ID and employee ID from the employee and manager table, then what we will get for this manager ID, we will get this information right here. Sorry, just do this one. Yeah. So we got this one. For, for this one as well, we will get the same information because it's again 103. So let's copy this one here. Okay, so for 105, what is, so for this one, what's the manager ID? 105, right? So 105 is nothing but this one. So we will get this information here. And for 107 is nothing but this. So we will get this one and for this one as well same. For here, I mean, and for these two, it's both are null, right? So we won't get any manager here. Fine. Now, if we got these information, right, so we can easily compare between our employee information and these are the manager information, right? So now we can easily compare the salary between employee and manager, and we can get all those employee which has like the more earning than their manager, right? So let's jump on to the writing the query. So here, like I have already created a table here. You can see the same table which I have explained in this Excel. So what we are going to do here, I'm considering this instance as an employee table, and I'm going to join another instance for the same table. Okay, as we discussed, and I'm considering this as a manager. Okay, and how we have to join? So basically, from the employee table, we will consider a manager ID, right? And from the manager table, right? This is the manager table. From here, we will join with the employee table, employee ID, correct? Now we have to extract basically the employee and as well as the manager information, right? So let's extract the column here, like whatever the required column we need. So first we need a employee ID. Okay. So EMP dot employee ID is nothing but it's a employee ID, right? Then emp dot emp name as. So here I have extracted all the required column. Okay, and now we can see clearly for Abhinav, Jayant is the manager, right? For Jayant, Charles is the manager, and for Alex and James, Jack is the manager. As expected, we already saw in the Excel, right? So we got the our desired output. Now in the question, what's the requirement is like we need only those employee which has the greater salary, right, than their manager salary, correct? So what we can simply do, just we can apply the filter, right, on the basis of employee salary. If the employee salary, right, emp dot salary, if it is greater than manager salary, correct? So if we can see correctly here, so we got the correct answer here now. Here you can see employee salary has a 25K, right? And their manager salary was 15.9K, right? Same for Alex. So I am hoping like you get the idea like how the self join works and when we can use. So I will suggest you to focus on the concept of the self join or the any of the topic, okay? And using that you can solve any of the question are related to that particular topic. So I hope this video like helps you in the like upcoming interview. And that's it for this video. We'll see you again in the next video. Thank you.